Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Taco in here, and today we're gonna be talking about one of the greatest games ever in my life, playing video games. And as you can tell from the title, it's Destiny. See, now I started playing Destiny because it was recommended by my cousin to play. Didn't know what it was, never heard of it. So I went ahead and brought it, tried it out for a couple days. Didn't play it after that, uninstalled it. Well, the game I was playing at the time, Call of Duty, World War II was out. This was in like 2017. World War II was out, and it wasn't really doing all that good. So, and a friend of mine was on the game, childhood friend, told me to buy Destiny 2. And me, I'm not going to play a game, a sequel especially, without playing the original. So I told him, let me see about Destiny 1, and then I go and play Destiny 2. Anyway, I went to primarily play on Xbox, so I went to the store and looked up Destiny, and I realized that I already bought it. And I told him, like, hey man, I already own the game. I have it installed right now. I'll start it tomorrow and see how we go. And that's how I originally got into Destiny. Now, I didn't play. I played Destiny Vanilla, the two first expansions, the Taken King. Then I hopped into Destiny 2, played up until Forsaken, and then a week before Shadowkeep came out, I hopped back on Destiny 1, purchased Rise of Iron because there were reports or something like that saying that Shadowkeep was going to be the size of Rise of Iron story. So I just wanted to see how that was, so I went ahead and played that. And then Shadowkeep, and basically I'm just going to show how I got from here to here. Now, the world of Destiny brings you in, like, well, for me, sci-fi, the storytelling. Why is it that we are protecting this thing called the Traveler from things that want to eliminate it? Like, what is that about? Why is it that the Traveler is gifting people with the light who have already died? And why is it that when they come back to life, they don't have any memory? Why? Why is that? And I was very intrigued, especially with one mission in particular during Destiny, where sorry if I get this name wrong, but his name is Dr. Sheen, or something like that. And we walk into a laboratory, and it says, "Welcome back, Doctor." And our ghost says, "Oh, don't worry about that." And I really hope that they haven't brought that plot point back, but I really wish they did. I really wish they did. Like, what role did we play before we got the light? The first class I ever made in Destiny was a hunter, mainly because I'm a loner in real life, and that's what the description for the class read. So I was like, hey, fuck it, why not? Let's just go ahead and see what the hunter class is all about. Fell in love with the hunter. I played all the way up until Taken King. I did the Vault of Glass raid and the Crota Zen raid, and then beat Taken King. And when I was finished with Taken King, I said, alright, I think I'm pretty good. Let's just go ahead and hop into Destiny 2. When I started playing Destiny 2, the Traveler was being shielded off from everyone else, and we were losing our light. The faction, the Cabal, were coming. And they wiped us out. They wiped out a lot of us, and yeah, we lost the speaker. Yeah, I had fun. I really enjoyed Destiny 2 Vanilla. Not a lot of people would say that. Not a lot of people say that. A lot of people were saying, oh, the game was on the brink of collapse. I don't believe that. I was having a good time. The raid that came out, Leviathan, this is my first ever up-to-date Destiny raid. When the raid came out, I played, and when I tell you, people don't play raids like, or people don't talk the way like how they used to. It was either, do you have this exotic? No. All right, kick him. Do you know? Do you know what to do? KWTD. Know what to do. All right. If you didn't know what to do, you got kicked, especially in the boss room. When I tell you, like, people were doing the coil glitch and all that other stuff. Well, after I beat the raid, 2 weeks before, in my opinion, what I thought was and what I still think is the best Destiny 2 year one DLC, The Curse of Osiris. I watched the trailer, or well, I don't watch it anymore, but I used to watch it all the goddamn time because it was getting me hyped. It was my first ever up to date Destiny 2 DLC. I didn't know who Osiris was back in D1, so to hear about this guy and watch all these YouTube videos about this guy that made a PvP mode, I was like, all right, let's see what he's about. I enjoyed Curse of Osiris. Not a lot of people don't. What did disappoint me in the first year of D2 Vanilla was the Warmind expansion. We only got 3 missions. This was the expansion, and a lot of people was like, yeah, man, I was good. Yeah, like, I like it or whatever. See, now, but during this time, I wasn't really into end game content in Destiny. I primarily played for the story beats because the story is what was drawing me into the game. Sci-fi, space fantasy, right? And I was new to looter shooters. But yeah, Warmind DLC, didn't like it at all. E3 2018, I fell asleep. PlayStation was having their conference, and my brother came upstairs. He knows that I was playing Destiny at the time. After Warmind, I was done. Well, he came upstairs and he's like, "Hey, did you see the new Destiny Forsaken teaser? Like, what are you talking about?" And he went ahead and showed me, and it was showing that Cade was getting shot by Uldren Sov. I'm not going to get into any of the story beats here. I'm just going to tell you my experience. Forsaken came out, pre-ordered it. Had to. Got the edition with the 3 seasons. The Penumbra pack, or whatever it was called. Went ahead and got that. The annual pass. And I went ahead and played Forsaken. I was like, damn, like, it was challenging content. It was how I was introduced to Destiny challenging content during the launch of Forsaken. This is around the time where me and the clan that I had joined towards the end of Warmind started playing together. I was in the clan chat asking for help. I don't think people use the clan features anymore, or if they do, clans only have a select group of friends now that play, and then everyone else is just there to be there. That's how I view Destiny clan system right now. But anyway, the clan that I was a part of was Shaq's Sugar Babies, and oh man, I miss every single last person that I played with. I would have and look, they were a couple years older than me. I was 18, and like, when you play games with people and they're just hilarious as shit, like, when I tell you that they were hilarious, they were hilarious. And these group of individuals that I played this game with were amazing folk. I wish they still played. I get to that a little bit later on. Hey, future Taquan here. So I actually just finished editing all of my audio for this video here, and I realized that I didn't touch up on something that I said that I was going to get to later, which was my clan Shaq's Sugar Babies. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it here. I joined this clan halfway through Warmind, leading up to Forsaken. We ran a couple raids together, and when I say that they were hilarious, all of that I said at whatever part of the video was true. Everything about the people that I played with, I'm talking Rezo, Minimal, Blue Diamond, Bridges, Urban Eddie, Batman, Z Wanderlust, all of these guys and girl, like, you know, you guys really made the Destiny experience for me even better, 10 times better than what it would have been as a solo player. And the funny moments and everything that we had were cool. Trying to get them to play the game now is a no. They will not play it. Some of them have responsibilities. Some of them probably hop on occasionally, but we don't play together anymore. But yeah, I never. They were my day ones, my OGs, and they sat out Lightfall. I highly doubt that they're tuning in for Final Shape, but if eventually they get to this video and they watch it, like, I really appreciated you guys, man. And yeah, thanks for all the funny memories. Thanks for teaching me, like, raids that I didn't even play before. Like, they went back and taught me how to do Wrath. I never did D1 Taken King. Right? Like yeah, they taught me a lot. Our favorite, what I think was our favorite raid in Destiny 2 was definitely Crown of Sorrow. So, but yeah, if you're watching this, check Sugar Baby's Clan. Like I said, I appreciate all the fun memories. All, like, y'all really cracked me up every single time we play together. Day ones. And yeah, that was my experience with the clan system. So yeah, back to the video. The game at this time for me was very time consuming, but the story that was being told leading up to it was pretty good. Come to think about it, I think this is when a lot of the content creators were saying that the game was becoming very, very, very time consuming, especially when the season of the Drifter came out. Like, and we had like a secret dungeon this year. We had a Menage raid this year. Bungie left Activision and was able to keep the IP of Destiny, which was pretty good. And then, like I said earlier, right before Shadowkeep was announced, and right before that came out, I went ahead and played Rise of Iron to get the feel. Rise of Iron was pretty good. I would say Rise of Iron was definitely way better than Destiny 1 Vanilla. Not better than Taken King. I rank it this way: Taken King, Rise of Iron, Vanilla Destiny. That's how I'm going to rank that. And that includes both DLC 1 and 2. And then Shadowkeep came out. Now, when Shadowkeep came out, I was, like I said, playing Destiny all day, every day, making sure that I was max pinnacle power level cap, everything. Made sure that I ran the raids, every single raid. I think during this time, every single raid was a powerful job. I don't think everything moved to pinnacles yet, but everything was a powerful. This was before, like, the powerful tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3s. It was just powerful. During Forsaken, I would say was when I really, really, really got into Destiny. Playing it every single day. It was the only game I played. The only game. Like, this is when I started to stop playing Grand Theft Auto a little bit. I would hop back on the new Call of Duties just to play, because that's what all my other friends were playing. But primarily my go-to game when I got home from school was Destiny. So, when the Black Armory DLC came out, I was excited. I'm ready to go. New weapons to chase. New weapons. All right, cool. Let's get it. The Forges. This is where I started. This is where I would say that I started to take the game a lot, like, very, 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 very like serious, where it was I stopped talking to like real life friends and everything because I wanted the new weapons, I wanted the new loot, everything. The season after that was season of the Splicer, where uh, we got to help with the Fallen. This was another season where it was like another enemy race that we go up against is also going to become our allies. And while this was going on, the people in the last city, which is where all of the Guardians and stuff, where we all reside, they wanted to get rid of the Vanguard. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of the Vanguard because of the decisions that they were making, bringing the Elixni, aka the Fallen, into our walls, given the history that we had with this group. And yeah, the seasons in Shadowkeep were pretty decent. I enjoyed them. The one that I do, there's two in particular in the seasons of Shadowkeep that I really want to touch on. One is Season of the Dawn. In this season, there we had the Corridors of Time. Sorry. We had that event going on, and in the event, to unlock an exotic, you went to a grave. And it's your grave. Your character's grave. And it made me realize that eventually I'm gonna have to stop playing this game, or eventually this game franchise is gonna end. And I really think it is, especially with the Final Shake coming out. Like, man, I'll get to that in a moment as well. But it made me realize that it's all gonna be coming to an end. Then Season of Arrivals in Shadowkeep. Now that DLC had me excited, or that season had me excited to find out what exactly the darkness was, because the darkness is sitting here telling us about there's in life there's only death, or in death there's only truth, or something like that, and it wanted to tell us the truth about everything. And it was at this time where I was like, dude, like, what is the darkness going to tell us something about the Traveler that we don't know? Are my questions about why is it that people are brought back with the power of the Traveler, the light, and they don't have any memory of who they once were? Like, why is that? Well, we get to Beyond Light, and Beyond Light, yeah, it was, I think Beyond Light was okay. Now that I think about it, oh man, Beyond Light was pretty good though. I enjoyed it. The raid was pretty good. The seasons in there were pretty good. This was the first time where they gave us another raid in the year, because during Shadowkeep we only had one raid the entire year. We only had one raid the entire year. And the story, like I said, was alright, and I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. The first season we had was Season of the Hunt, and in this season, like I said, why is the Traveler bringing back people without any memory of who they once were? Uldren Sov, the person that killed Cayde, now has the power of the light, and he doesn't know what it was that he did in his previous life. So that begs the question, what if every single person that has been brought back by the Traveler, gifted with the power of the light, was also a murderer, like someone who was dangerous? And why would the Traveler resurrect someone with such a history? Like why? Yeah, and then the following season after that, the Cabal, Keitel, the guy from the first raid, Callus, his daughter wants a truce, and she wants us to go to her war council and fight the Hive. Sorry about that. And we tell her no. Well, anyway, we somewhat start an alliance. And then in Season of Lost, we found out that Osiris was actually Savathun in disguise. Also, like, bro, we've been working with Savathun since the beginning of Beyond Light. And she told us that the only way that she can get Osiris back is if you help me get rid of my worm. I'm not going to get into all that story beats, but every week that season, we went ahead and we were helping her and then also working against her. At the end of the 6-month season, like, Season of the Lost was the longest season in Destiny 2. And at the end of the season, she got away. We got rid of her worm and she got away. What we got after that was the Witch Queen expansion, which was a follow-up to Season of the Lost. And in this expansion, we found out how Savathun was able to get the light and how she was able to get a light to others. And it's the same thing that I've been saying. She died. Savathun, when she got free, she died. She was stabbed by the crystal that she broke out of. It killed her. She bled out in front of the Traveler. And in her dying breath, she spoke to the Traveler, and then the Traveler went ahead and gave her the light. So, why is the Traveler giving our enemies our power? Why? Then, in the Witch Queen, we went ahead and beat Savathun, but we didn't destroy her ghost. If we destroy her ghost, then she can't come back. Currently, right now, as of me recording this video, we are on week 5 of Season of the Witch. So just keep that in mind. After that, we got Season of the Risen, which was us cleaning up the rest of the Hive ghosts, or the Hive guardians, cleaning the rest of those up. Then we got Season of the Haunted, which was Calus coming back, and well, now I think about it, what was the point of the Season of the Haunted? I'll just talk about the fact that Calus came back and he wanted us to join his side under the Witness and be one of the last things that exist after everything is gone. And we weren't having that shit, so we went against him. And towards the end of it, he told us straight up, y'all made the wrong choice, and since y'all made the wrong choice and you want to be stubborn, I'll see you again, and you know, yeah, that'd be that. Then we got the Season of the Plunder, which was to have us stop Aramis, who's back from Beyond Light because she didn't die. We had to stop her and her group of Fallen from collecting artifacts for the Witness. We found out that these artifacts are for Nezarec, and we went ahead and used Nezarec's body parts, turned it into a tea, and gave it to Osiris. And then the season after that was primarily us, because the Witness is the entity in the darkness, and it's the Traveler's biggest threat. It's our biggest threat. And in Season of the Seraph, the last season before Lightfall, we lost our biggest weapon, the AI Wormmon Rasputin. And then the Witness came and easily beat us in an Avengers Infinity War level threat. Like, straight Thanos collecting what he needs snapping his fingers, leaving, and then we're just left to pick up the pieces. In Season of Defiance, we lost one of our. Oh man, we lost Amanda Holiday. Amanda was one of the first people that you get to meet in Destiny 1, and we lost her. Heartbreaking. They didn't kill her off in the expansion, but they killed her off in the season. Then we got Season of the Deep. In this season, the planet Titan came back into the solar system, and there was a radio message. We went to go investigate, and we found some things out. I'm not going to get into it, but we were told, because we're trying to follow the witness wherever the witness went. The witness went inside the Traveler, and we're trying to find out where the witness went, like, and how to get in there. We try to get in there, and when we do, we die, right? So in this season, we're told that Savathun, the Witch Queen, needs to come back. And then that leads us right to Season of the Witch. And as they were announcing Season of the Witch, we got this trailer. Now, this trailer sums up everything that I lived through and played through on Destiny. And I cannot wait to see how it all ends. I will not be playing the 3 episodes that they have coming out. I'm only getting the expansion and beating the raid to get that story fulfillment, and that'll be it for me. That'll be it. I'll be done with Destiny, and it's been one hell of a ride, like, seriously. And man, 10 years of storytelling, just like the MCU with Endgame. 10 years of storytelling, and it's all coming to an end. So I've been leading to this. Anyway, thanks for watching my YouTube video and having me explain to you why it was and how it is that I fell in love with this game. Peace. Then we got the Season of the Plunder, which was to have us stop Aramis, who's back from Beyond Light because she didn't die. We had to stop her and her group of Fallen from collecting artifacts for the Witness. We found out that these artifacts are for Nezarec, and we went ahead and used Nezarec's body parts, turned it into a tea, and gave it to Osiris. And then the season after that was primarily us, because the witness is the entity in the darkness, and it's the Traveler's biggest threat. It's our biggest threat. And in Season of the Seraph, the last season before Lightfall, we lost our biggest weapon, the AI Warmon Rasputin. And then the Witness came and easily beat us in an Avengers Infinity War level threat. Like, straight Thanos collecting what he needs, snapping his fingers, leaving, and then we're just left to pick up the pieces. In Season of Defiance, we lost one of our. Oh man, we lost Amanda Holiday. Amanda was one of the first people that you get to meet in Destiny 1, and we lost her. Heartbreaking. They didn't kill her off in the expansion, but they killed her off in the season. Then we got Season of the Deep. In this season, the planet Titan came back into the solar system, and there was a radio message. We went to go investigate, and we found some things out. I'm not going to get into it, but we were told, because we're trying to follow the witness wherever the witness went. The witness went inside the traveler, and we're trying to find out where the witness went, like, and how to get in there. We try to get in there, and when we do, we die, right? So in this season, we're told that Savathun, the Witch Queen, needs to come back. And then that leads us right to Season of the Witch. And as they were announcing Season of the Witch, we got this trailer. Now, this trailer sums up everything that I lived through and played through on Destiny. And I cannot wait to see how it all ends. I will not be playing the 3 episodes that they have coming out. I'm only getting the expansion and beating the raid to get that story fulfillment, and that'll be it for me. That'll be it. I'll be done with Destiny, and it's been one hell of a ride, like, seriously. And man, 10 years of storytelling, just like the MCU with Endgame. 10 years of storytelling, and it's all coming to an end. So I've been leading to this. Anyway, thanks for watching my YouTube video and having me explain to you why it was and how it is that I fell in love with this game. Peace. Then we got the Season of the Plunder, which was to have us stop Aramis, who's back from Beyond Light because she didn't die. We had to stop her and her group of Fallen from collecting artifacts for the Witness. We found out that these artifacts are for Nezarec, and we went ahead and used Nezarec's body parts, turned it into a tea, and gave it to Osiris. And then the season after that was primarily us, because the witness is the entity in the darkness, and it's the Traveler's biggest threat. It's our biggest threat. And in Season of the Seraph, the last season before Lightfall, we lost our biggest weapon, the AI Warmon Rasputin. And then the Witness came and easily beat us in an Avengers Infinity War level threat. Like, straight Thanos collecting what he needs, snapping his fingers, leaving. And then we're just left to pick up the pieces. In Season of Defiance, we lost one of our... Oh man, we lost Amanda Holiday. Amanda was one of the first people that you get to meet in Destiny 1, and we lost her. Heartbreaking. They didn't kill her off in the expansion, but they killed her off in the season. Then we got Season of the Deep. In this season, the planet Titan came back into the solar system, and there was a radio message. We went to go investigate, and we found some things out. I'm not going to get into it, but we were told, because we're trying to follow the witness wherever the witness went. The witness went inside the traveler, and we're trying to find out where the witness went, like, and how to get in there. We try to get in there, and when we do, we die, right? So in this season, we're told that Savathun, the Witch Queen, needs to come back. And then that leads us right to Season of the Witch. And as they were announcing Season of the Witch, we got this trailer.
After all these years, we never talked about it. why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen, all we've lost, this fight might be our last. So I'm asking you, one last time, to rise.
Now, this trailer sums up everything that I lived through and played through on Destiny. And I cannot wait to see how it all ends. I will not be playing the 3 episodes that they have coming out. I'm only getting the expansion and beating the raid to get that story fulfillment, and that'll be it for me. That'll be it. I'll be done with Destiny, and it's been one hell of a ride, like seriously. And man, 10 years of storytelling, just like the MCU with Endgame. 10 years of storytelling, and it's all coming to an end. So I've been leading to this. Anyway, thanks for watching my YouTube video and having me explain to you why it was and how it is that I fell in love with this game. Peace.